Okay, so as I was saying, I've been trying to break down these beaver tail chunks. Oh my gosh, in a jar in the yard for quite a while. Just having a piece of t-shirt over it. So now I'm gonna siphon off this beaver tail oil. And evidently you can do this. Oh, Bozif, you don't. My lab is coming to check it out, and this is why we're making coyote bait. But this stuff is. We need to stop the. This stuff is. I guess coyotes will like this. Evidently, they like to roll in it as well. So I guess you got to be kind of careful how you use this. But I'm gonna try this. Get all this beaver tail oil out what we can. People said this stuff smells good on the internet. I don't know how. It does not smell good. What's in here doesn't anyway. It's been out here sun rendering. It just smells like a bunch of rotten meat to me. So there's our beaver tail oil. Other stuff. Oh man, this stuff is it's hard to explain. People think, oh, this smells sweet and stuff. There is nothing sweet smelling about this. I don't know who made up that wives' tale, because it is not sweet smelling at all. Like I said, I'm kind of hurrying things along because I haven't let some of this stuff. It's only been sitting out here for a few months, and I've added to, and I'm just wanting to try some, see if I can make some coyote bait out of this stuff. So there's little, like drilling for real oil. There's still some pockets of oil in here. I'll see if I can get to them. It's probably just like down in Texas. You got to put the drill down there. And, oh no, this came off. That's not good. Get down to the oil. That's not good stuff. Oh, I'm a mess. My wife's gonna be so mad at me. Definitely need gloves for this job. And don't use your wife's food processor. This thing already failed. That's what I get for buying a cheap baster. Well, anyway, so I got all this leftover chunked up beaver tail that's been sitting out here rotting for months. So I got, like, I don't know, 2 ounces of beaver tail oil out of that. So we'll finish with that. I'll put it in this box over here. Oh, and it smells to high heaven. So then we'll go on to the next thing, so I'll come back to you. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just start chunking up, taking some of this rotten beaver tail stuff, rotten beaver tail fat and meat. My dog is right here by me. He won't leave. This stuff is just chunks of tail meat, some fur and leather, and all the stuff that didn't decompose yet. And I'm going to put that in there. You can probably see my lab. You can keep sniffing to see what's going on. So oh my gosh. So I guess that's a good sign. I'm going to put some glycerin in here. That's supposed to help it kind of congeal together. I just bought this glycerin at the local drugstore. That's just kind of a binding agent, I guess. And you're supposed to use like 1 part salt to 4 parts meat, if you want to call that meat. So, and I'm using kosher salt. There's no iodine in it. You don't want iodized salt, so I just got regular old kosher salt and use like 1 part to 4, so about probably right there. That stops the rotting process. Will preserve it. I don't know how this is going to go, but my gosh, I hope this stays closed, is all I can say. Let's do it on low. I gotta stir this up a little bit because this is all the dog food is on bottom. Okay, well I tried to use this cheap blender and I burnt the motor up in about 5 minutes. It's garbage. It started smoking on me. So you get what you pay for. I'm going to use my wife's. And you see I got barely nothing done. So I'm just mixing some dog food in with all these half decomposed beaver tails. I'm going to dump a bunch of salt in. Mix it up real good. And the salt should help preserve it, stop the decomposition process. Then I'm just going to add in some glycerin. I don't know what the process is on this, but I'm just going to stir all this garbage up. It just smells like something rotten. I think all I'm going to do is draw buzzards with this stuff, but you never know. So we're going to see what this does, and then I'll dish it out into some. I'm going to keep stirring this up and getting it all mixed together, incorporated, and then I'll put it in some jars I've got. So that's the process. Okay, so I ended up with 4 jars of this disgusting smelling. I mean, I wish this was smell-o-vision. It is so disgusting smelling. Stuff I'm going to try to use for coyote bait. It's basically dog food, all the liquids that are left over from a bunch of beaver tails and some chunks. I ended up pulling up all the big chunks out of it and just using the liquid residue, all the putrefied stuff. It's just been sitting out here tainting for like 3 months. And added some salt, glycerin, and it is truly disgusting. Oh my gosh. Bo, come here. Come here. Smell my hand. You can see he likes it. He's been. Stay away. Stay away. I'm thinking if my dog likes it, Coyote will like it. Hopefully, he won't roll around in it. But anyway, so I ended up with 4 jars of this stuff, and I got a little dropper of beaver tail oil, a couple ounces of beaver tail oil. But that is truly disgusting, and I don't know if I'm going to make that again. We'll see if it works. I will, but I'm not sure. It's so disgusting. I think they're just going to roll in it. We'll have to figure out how to use it, but either way, it'll be kind of fun to do. So thanks for watching.